all intelligence reports. So when we were confident that we've been able to address what we wanted to address, a message was sent to their DGMO, through our DGMO, Director General Military Operations, that we don't mean to have anything to do with the military, in the sense our objective was only to strike the terrorist targets, to take the revenge of this, what they have done to us. And we have no military aspirations, no intent to attack any military targets. So we can call it off here. But they, unfortunately, did not agree. They said, no, we will take a call. आपने हमें मारा है, अब हम मारेंगे, फिर देखेंगे, फिर बात करेंगे. These are kind of words they spoke. So we continued to be cautious. We knew they will do something. So that seventh, eighth night, if I can call it, eighth, ninth night, those 2 nights we had a lot of loiter munitions, drones, small-scale weapons, some drones which were basically to saturate our systems at many of our airfields and many of the army installations that were spotted. Of course, that created a little bit of panic in the public around. The public around started spotting even low Earth orbit satellites and reporting them as drones. So the number of drones multiplied. Just imagine if there's a LEO satellite, let's say 4 or 5 of them, which are being spotted in one part of the city. For them, it will appear it is towards the east, and that chap reports, I see 4 towards my east, or very close to me towards this direction, or right over me, or something like that. And same thing is reported by 5 more people in the same city, from different corners, because it's like everybody reporting, I've got 1 sun in my area, and we keep adding and say, oh, there are so many suns over there today. So that is what happened that night, those 2 nights. So a lot of reports that we got were even these reports, and it was becoming very difficult to filter out. But our local commanders did exceptionally well. They were able to take charge of the situation, and many of the actual ones were neutralized using our own anti-drone systems, using our own even anti-aircraft guns were used to neutralize some of those drones which came over us. And what happened was many of them were not weaponized, because when we realized that they were actually, either they were doing some kind of survey, or they wanted to saturate our system so that we can open our air defenses, open up our radars, and they can get some lint from us. There were few of them which were weaponized, and our anti-drone systems really worked very well, and we were able to get rid of, we were able to survive those attacks without a single damage to our any of the installations. And in response, we also sent our loiter munitions to some of their radar targets or SAGW targets which were close to our bases, close to our border. And we did achieve some success in that. Some of them, of course, were sending videos back to us, so we could get that, the result immediately. Some of them, of course, we had to wait for our satellite imagery to come in. So we did achieve some success in that, and we kept ourselves very calibrated. We did not want to escalate unnecessarily, because for us, the immediate, the Operation Sindoor, the objectives were to take care of terrorist camps and terrorist infrastructure, and that was taken care of. So here is one of the videos that we have of a radar being attacked by one of our loiter munitions. This is the control cabin, which is the which has been attacked. I've cut it short a bit because after this it goes into where the system can be seen, which system we are operating, which I want to not give out in open. Some of the pictures of other radars, Arifwala, here after the radar attack, you can see there are soot marks here. Again, not very clear to a layman, but the specialists, when they analyze these pictures, they tell us what exactly the damage has been, and it can be blown up in our own system. Similarly, Chunia radar, there's another radar head which has been burnt.
तो एयर चीफ मार्शल को आप सुन रहे थे। बहुत बड़ा बयान उन्होंने दिया। पाकिस्तान के 5 फाइटर जेट्स को हमने मार गिराया था। ऑपरेशन सिंदूर पूरी तरह कामयाब रहा। जिन जिन ठिकानों को, जिन एयरबेस को तबाह किया, उनकी डिटेल्स बता रहे हैं। S-400 ने पाकिस्तान के 5 प्लेन्स को क्रैश कर दिया। पाकिस्तान ने बात करने का अनुरोध किया, वो घुटनों पर आया। जो बात देश के प्रधानमंत्री ने बताई, जो बात देश के रक्षा मंत्री ने बताई, इसी बात को अब भारतीय वायुसेना प्रमुख बता रहे हैं। कहा कि हमने पहले मारने और पहले खदेड़ने का काम किया, उनके हर एक हमले को नेस्तनाबूद किया और इसके बाद वे घुटनों पर आए और उसी वजह से ये विराम की स्थिति बनी। तो अब एयर चीफ मार्शल ने इस स्थिति को क्लियर किया है।